Hey guys, this here's Z-Town Train, and I'm here with my buddy Robbie the Real American. He came down for a short visit across the mountains, come and hang out with us, and I wanted to show you guys a piece of survival gear that we picked up at Walmart. It was a $4 piece of gear, and we're going to give it a shot out here. And out here in the high desert, the wind blows like crazy all the time. And they're selling this piece of gear as being a fire starter kit. Now what it is this. You can get this at any Walmart Supercenter. Maybe I shouldn't use their name so they don't sue me, but don't sue me. We're just trying out your gear. You can get this at the big store, the big evil store, and it is $4. And what this is a striker. And you got your ferrule rod right here for making sparks. And this right here is magnesium. Now what they're saying you're supposed to do is take this magnesium and scrape it where you're supposed to start your fire and strike sparks into it to make the fire start. Now Robbie's owned one of these before. What do you think of them?
Total crap. Don't waste the money. Better find a box of ammo to keep the fire that way.
You should have seen the smile on his face when I pulled this thing out. When I told him that I got this, well, what we're going to do here is I got this piece of tin foil. See, I figure it's windy, and we want to give ourselves the best chance possible, since we're not in a survival situation, to make this work. So I'm going to take this tin foil here, and I'm going to make some little walls, right? So we're going to fold us up some walls on this piece of tin foil. What do you think? You think it's going to work?
Nope.
You know, we really like doing stuff like this out here. We like trying new gear, and I figured, you know, what's the cheapest piece of junk gear? We're not cursing on the channel anymore. We're trying our best not to curse because YouTube won't let me eventually put ads on my videos so I can make money off you. I'm joking. But we don't like to curse. We're a family-friendly channel here. We're both family men, Robbie the Real American and I. So what we have here is a little bowl made out of this tin foil. And what this reminds me of is, well, we're in Central Washington, so what it reminds me of is a tweaker.
That's what I was thinking about. I was gonna say.
So I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it in here to hold it down while we scrape some magnesium into our little bowl here. So we've got this little deal, and they've given me this fancy striker. What you're supposed to do is take these teeth and scrape some magnesium off of this stick, which is when magnesium is in powder form, it is flammable, apparently.
We'll use some bottle rockets.
Real science. That's what this is. This is Outdoor Science channel now. We're doing some science. So we're taking off our little chain here. I'm going to lay that there. Hopefully this lovely Ween-ass Hills wind does not blow the chain away. And then I'm going to try scrape it. Now, I've never done this before. I start fires with lighters usually. Or matches. Matches generally work unless you get the junk matches out of the back end of a hollow handle knife. Those are kind of crap. So we're going to take these teeth and we're going to try scraping some magnesium off. And I'm assuming that we're going to need
quite a bit.
A pretty decent amount of magnesium. And to be totally honest, this sucks. I have no idea exactly how much magnesium powder it would take to make a fire. And thank God it's not wet, even in the, you know, this is the driest conditions possible for this. We're giving this piece of gear the biggest chance in the world to work. You know, you go out and you spend your hard-earned money, $4, that's, shoot, if you're on minimum wage, $4 is a half an hour. You spend a half an hour of your life buying this piece of survival gear, and you're wanting it to work when you're out in the wilderness, right? So we're getting some pretty interesting powder down on the bottom of this thing here.
Well, get a box of ammunition, pull the bullet apart. You got powder, at least that shit lights.
I don't know how long it takes to get a good amount of powder off here, but it's not working that well. So you're out in the wilderness and you're trying to make a fire and you're cold. We're not cold here today. It's warmed up some. Our first snow has already melted off. Look at you, as you can see, we're scraping.
I haven't got snow yet.
Rain. A great deal of rain.
I'd rather have rain than snow.
I agree. I don't like the snow either anymore. When I was a kid, I loved it because it meant no school. Except that the school that I went to, they were kind of not hip on As you can tell, this is not the most fun in the world. I have more magnesium powder flowing up onto the camera there than I do going into my bowl, but what we're doing, this is real life conditions here. Now, if we were to do this in the kitchen, I bet we could probably get more powder in this bowl.
Probably.
It's starting to smell funny.
Yeah, it's magnesium.
If I had a knife I didn't mind ruining, I would use that. Maybe I could get a little rat tail file. It'd probably work better than their little tooth doohickey here, which is starting to dull already. What do you think? Do you think we got the amount of powder that somebody would get if they were freezing in the woods?
I don't know, man. Honestly, I don't see any powder.
Yeah. Yeah, me neither. Yeah, this looks a little bit like a mirror after Keith Richards has been near it. So I've been sawing on this thing for solidly, like, I don't know, 3 minutes. And there's a little bit of powder in there, but the problem with this powder is it keeps blowing away. We're going to take this and we're going to strike our ferro rod into this little bowl with some of that powder in it right now. So
Right inside. By using the teeth.
Oh, there we go. We are getting spark.
It sparks. That's about all it does.
We're getting spark into the bowl too. What do you think? Have we
want a sparker? Then it makes a good sparker. Other than that,
have we failed?
No. The product, yes.
I like your way of thinking. All right, this here has been Robbie the Real American and Z-Town Train, showing you that you should save your money, buy a box of ammo, save more money,
Yeah.
buy yourself a steak, basically get anything. I mean, the sparker works pretty nicely.
Yeah. Like getting the magnesium off? No.
Good luck. You guys have a great day. We'll talk to you later. Z-Town Train and Robbie the Real American, and we're out.